G'day, Tragic here, and welcome to the next box opening. I think this is box opening number 6 or 7, and the votes are absolutely unanimous for box 6 in the last voting. That will be this one here. I think everyone was all excited by me saying if I clear this table, I can get back into making the videos. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, a lot of good stuff in this one. Let's take a look. For starters, I've got a couple of old original Xwings. These are actually open. I've just resealed them. These are the A-Wings, fully ready to go. Actually, no, these are the open ones that I've resealed, kept the packaging. Nice. I don't play this game at all, basically. I really liked and played quite a lot the original World War One version of this game. And I bought into this thinking I'd really get into it, but not a single person I know got into this game. And it's like any kind of card game, because it's basically a card game with models. You have to either have someone who plays and makes their own decks, or you need to buy so much content that you can make decks for other people. And I've not found any decent drafting rules, and my collection of this isn't too big anyway. So yeah, it was kind of a fail for me, which is unfortunate because it's a very good game. Okay, so this is Conja. Now, Conja is a really cute game. Basically, there's a game that I really like called Ancient Terrible Things. And this is basically like Ancient Terrible Things like. You can see if you look at the rules here, it's very, very similar cards. But it's a much smaller game, and it just didn't hit it for me. It's kind of cool, but I think I'd rather play Ancient Terrible Things every single time. One of the great games. I did a playthrough on this channel, and it was one of the worst playthroughs I ever did, as in, like, you know, let me just say, after I did this playthrough, I started to read the rules before I did my playthrough instead of just relying on memory, because I completely fucked it up. But anyway, this is the Sauron expansion. This turns Lord of the Rings into one versus many games. So one group of people play the Fellowship, and the other guy plays Sauron. But anyway, this is an extremely good game, and also kind of like the original co-op game, the original version of this game. Now remember I was telling you how I like abstract games? This is from Bruno. I'm not going to try and pronounce his last name. One of my all-time favorite designers. I do not think I've played a game of his that I don't love. This is a absolutely gorgeous little game. Very, very simple. You have these lily pads and these little frogs, and you kind of got to jump around, and, very, very cool. Abstract game, 2 players, small box. You can take it down to the cafe or down to the beach with you. Awesome game. Here's a good one. This is the original Robinson Crusoe, and this is pre-expansion, I believe. I don't think I got the expansion. Oh, it's a little dusty. Oh, look at that. As you can see, I don't play this very often. I should play this on the channel. Very, very good game. They've released like a new edition with other sort of improvements. Now, what's interesting about this game is it's a co-op game, but it has these really interesting mechanics. See, most co-op games are kind of like Arkham Horror. You're working together, but you basically have autonomous turns where you have to sort of help each other figure out what you're going to do. In Robinson Crusoe, they introduced a great mechanic where you can help other players. So basically, if your job for the turn is going to be gathering wood or fishing or something, because it's like a castaway, surviving on an island thing, another player can place their token on your token and actually help you with that task, like true cooperative gameplay. And it makes a huge difference and really brings the co-op experience all together. It's a fantastic idea, and you know what? It's fairly unique. There are other games that do it, but this is one of the early ones that I knew about, and it's isn't very commonly done. Excellent game. Oh, and here's a classic. Now, as you might know, I was originally mainly a war gamer. Well, basically, my gaming journey was RPGs, or they call them TRPGs now because that's lame, but I just call them RPGs. So my gaming journey was RPGs, card games for Magic the Gathering onward, wargaming, and Euro games, and now mainly thematics, and now I'm playing a lot more casual games. But I was a huge Euro game fan, and this is one of the best ever made. It is an absolute amazing game. It's got another one of these rondels. This is there you go, up here you can see it better. This is like buying a Grigala or CO2 or something. I mean, this is just as good as Euros get. Absolutely fantastic game. Love it. Okay, so this is one of my all-time favorites. It's called Glass Road. It's by the legend Hugh Rosenberg, and it's basically like all his games. All his games have a very similar thing. They're basically tons and tons of tiles that you can buy, and you place them on your player boards to create a little village. Like that. See that there? So it's very similar to all his games. All his games are basically the same idea. But what makes this game really amazing is two things. One, it's got this amazing resource system with these clocks that kind of rotate around and determine what your resources are. Extremely unique, and this device is genius, absolute genius. I love it. Also, the other thing that makes this great is that this is like what I call a light Euro. Like, concepts are fairly gateway-ish, like they're real Euro concepts, but the actual game, it only has a couple of rounds. It's very, very quick for a Euro. It's a perfect light introductory game. Absolute killer. That's an absolute killer game. Awesome. I love this game. It's literally one of my favorite games ever made. And that's that. That's the pack from this box. Okay, that's it. These videos are nice, short, and sweet. Don't forget to vote for the next one. I know I said I wasn't going to do one this weekend, but, couldn't help myself. I want to see what's in these boxes as badly as anyone else, damn it. And I want to get them on my shelf. What's the point of a collection if you can't look at it, eh? So, I'll see you guys next time.